Today on the Hopefulist, it's time to get those priorities straight. The chicken sandwich is back, and doggy damage.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, October 29th, 2019, day 47 of Gotta Get On Ellen. Come on, Ellen. It is a rainy, dreary day here at the Jersey Shore. Looks like a good day to cuddle up and read a good book after work, of course. It's one of those, the next 3 days, they're saying, is going to be pretty rainy and dreary. The worst part about the rain for me now that I work from home is I do have the option of not leaving the house. But I do have to put Tucker out. And a very interesting situation has arisen. Joe had a huge barrel charcoal smoker that he used for the last several years. And recently this summer, I believe I discussed it, he upgraded to a pellet smoker. So we kept the big old smoker for a little while, and then finally I decided, I was like, look, we don't need it. We have 3 grills sitting outside. Let's try and sell the smoker. So I put it on one of the, those yard sale sites, and it sold immediately. And I even had put, what's the word I'm looking for? I had put firm. I asked for my price, and I said that was firm, meaning no haggling. Don't throw me an offer $30 below what I'm asking. So the guy's like, I can pick it up Monday. I'm like, all right, come and get it. So he came and got it, got my money, worked out, good deal. Now it's gone. It's not taking up all that room in the backyard. But here's what we did not anticipate. We had the smoker right at the bulkhead. Now, I live on the water, so we don't have a fenced-in area around the bulkhead, just around our yard. I did not want to put a fence around the bulkhead, 1, because I didn't want to mess with my view, and 2, I'm cheap, and it was less money to not fence that part in. So most of our bulkhead is taken up with the dock. There's maybe, I think our bulkhead is 50 feet. So I think maybe there's 10, maybe 15 feet of bulkhead that does not have a lower dock attached to it. So the smoker was right at the edge of the dock and took up not the entire length of the rest of the bulkhead, but kind of blocked it off from the dog jumping up there and just, doing a balance beam walk on the bulkhead. I don't think that she would ever intentionally jump in the water. However, I do think that she likes to jump a lot, and she would just jump up on there and not realize that she jumped a little too far and then dive headfirst into the water. So now there's really nothing stopping her from walking back and forth on that area. So the first day or two when it was gone, I walk outside to look to see where she is, and there she is in the middle of the bulkhead with no dock. And I'm like, get down. But you know how dogs are. They're like kids. They don't listen. They do what they want. In fact, they're probably worse than kids. Nah, probably not worse than kids. So now I have the need to go outside each and every time she goes out to watch her, to make sure she's not doing anything she shouldn't be doing. So we're going to have to figure out how to handle that situation. But it makes these rainy days even worse because I don't really have to go out, but now I have to go out because I can't trust my dog. Because she's a dumb dog. I love her, but she's a dumb dog. I mean, she thinks that I'm just being mean when I say don't jump on the bulkhead. It's because I'm trying to save your life, you dumb dog. So That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get through it. There are worse things in life. So it's coming down pretty heavy right now. It's really depressing. It's depressing me. So I don't think I have to go anywhere today. I was planning to go to the gym. I'm planning to go to the gym. I will go to the gym. I also think that I have to kind of, kickstart my schedule a little bit. I have to mix things up and start doing things a little differently. I am going to start, I say this, but I wonder if I'm going to keep to it. I'm going to start taking a shower either immediately after the podcast or like right after my nap or something. I really have been lacking a little bit on the showering, I have to tell you. I was going about every 2 days, because I don't go anywhere. I'm not really fixing myself up. But the problem is I don't go anywhere because I don't fix myself up. Right? So I'm not sending as many videos to Ellen as I should because I look a mess and I don't want anybody to see me this way. I'm not taking pictures of myself and Tucker because, again, I look a mess and I don't want anybody to see me this way, except for Tucker, of course, and my poor husband. He's stuck with looking at this mess every day when he gets home. So I figure if I just jump in the shower every day, at least do something with my hair. I don't have to put makeup on. Let's not get crazy. Maybe I will be a little more inclined to do something, to make the videos, and to actually go out when I need to get something done. So we'll see. That is my new plan. I was planning to get up today, go to get the podcast done, get the blog done, and then head right to the gym and then come home and shower. However, I took a little longer to get started than usual, and since it is so rainy and dreary, I might just go back to bed. It's a terrible life I lead. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it pans out. I am going to get to the gym today. I've got my fingers crossed right here. I'm not feeling very confident, but I'm trying to talk myself into it. So if anybody wants to check on me later, shoot me a little reminder or a check-in on the group page. That would be nice to kind of hold me to my own standard. So apparently today is National Cat Lovers Day. I am not a cat lover. I had a cat. I had a cat for 13 years. He was a tiny little baby kitten, and we actually found him in the backyard, and I named him Frisco, and he was all gray, super cute, super adorable, and he got to be the fattest cat I had ever seen in real life. He got to a whopping 24 pounds. My dog is only 14 pounds. So he was a big boy. He liked his food. In fact, when I used to go away, you can leave a cat for a couple of days. When I used to go away, I'd fill up like 2 bowlfuls of food. And I know that he ate them immediately, but I figured he had to have been so full that it would last, he could use a day off from eating. But, what led to his early demise was, of course, his massive eating habit and his fatness. And he developed diabetes at the young age for a cat of 13. So he did not last long after the age of 13. It was a very sad time. But even when I had my cat, and again, I found him as a kitten, and who doesn't love kittens? I mean, kittens are so adorable. And then, you get a kitten, you grow attached to them. It's like God's way of making sure life goes on. He makes all babies cute and adorable, whether it be human babies, puppies, little baby chicks, what have you. And everybody falls in love with them, and then you're attached. Then you're just like, when they grow up and they're full grown, you're just not like, oh, well, you're not cute anymore. I'm going to get rid of you. No, that's not the way it works. So, but even when I did have my own cat, I still didn't like other people's cats. I don't mind cats as much as I used to. My friend Dana has a cat, very tiny little thing, very small. Her name is Prue. In fact, I was over Dana's the other day, and I ran into the bathroom, and as I closed the door, I saw Prue was in there. I'm like, hey, Prue, what's up? And she is a demanding little thing. As I was using the facilities, she was rubbing her head up against me and demanding to be pet. I mean, demanding it. So it is National Cat Lovers Day. If you would like to post a picture of your furry friend, cats only today, on the group page, that would be lovely. We would all love to see your cat. So please share and let us see your cat, as it is National Cat Lovers Day. Some very exciting news to give you today. Apparently, the huge chicken sandwich that sold out in 2 weeks at Popeyes, I can't believe it took Popeyes this long to actually get a chicken sandwich. I mean, that's what Popeyes does, chicken, right? I guess they just did regular chicken, and then they came out with this chicken sandwich. It sold out within 2 weeks, but it will be back on November 3rd, which is this Sunday. And they say they have enough now that they will not run out again. We'll see. We'll see. There's so much hype around this sandwich. They're saying if you want to go get this sandwich on Sunday, there's probably going to be a long line. They're saying that they timed the re-release of the chicken sandwich being back in stock on a Sunday on purpose because it is the day that Chick-fil-A is closed. Coinky-dink? I think not. So if you've had the chicken sandwich, is it all that it's being made out to be? I mean, I even thought it was a spicy chicken sandwich, but I don't think it is a spicy chicken sandwich. Just keep saying chicken sandwich. There's a million chicken sandwiches. How can Popeyes be that much better? I don't know. One day I'll find out, I'm sure, but not on November 3rd, not anytime after that, because I want to make sure the lines are nice and cleared out by the time I go. And as I've mentioned, we do not have a Popeyes around us anywhere close anyway. But we will find out someday. So, speaking of cats, which I know I'm jumping around a little bit because I tend to do that because I'm crazy like that. For our topic today, I had found a story that showed a puppy, found a lighter, jumped up on the couch with it, and started chewing on it, and then set the couch on fire. And the apartment, which was in Australia, got a lot of damage, quite a bit of damage from this little puppy. Now, it'll show her to leave her lighters laying around, right? Gotta be careful with that. So I wanted to hear from you. What is the worst damage a pet did in your house? And that can be cat or dog. Was it as bad as Archie the Arsonist, which is what the woman named? Well, the dog's name was already Archie, but then she renamed him Archie the Arsonist. So I got some pretty interesting stories. I have to tell you about my Tucker. I've had a lot of pets that have done a lot of chewing. Obviously, that's what they do, especially when they're puppies. A lot of shoes, a sweatshirt. I had a chair in my one apartment that I used to just kind of lay my sweatshirts over that I planned on wearing again. And my one dog, Murphy, who was pre-Tucker, got a hold of that sleeve and it chewed the sleeve off of it. I still have that sweatshirt and I still have the chew marks on it. But that same chair had an ottoman, and when I got Tucker, I came home one day and she had chewed every corner of the flap on the bottom of the ottoman. Every corner. I actually just sold that chair, too, about a year or so ago. But I loved that chair. It was so comfortable and regal and just nice. Didn't recline or anything, so it was a little bit different, you know. So I liked it a lot. But we just didn't have room for it here in this house. So I had to get rid of it. And I did. I sold it on another one of those yard sale sites. So yeah, there is something to be said for those. So the way I had cured her from chewing on that, and really kind of cured her chewing altogether, is that bitter apple spray. I had bought that from the pet store, and I had sprayed that on the things that she was taking to chewing. And it kind of worked. And it didn't smell very good either. So I did not like having to use it, but in order to save it, I had to. So Mandy says, my black lab chewed the top of my husband's cowboy boots, my son's favorite blanket, and the bottom edge of a coffee table. He also chewed a glass thermometer. Ooh, my goodness, that could have killed him, right? I once had a cat that